Hello everyone, and welcome back to SomeDudePlays The Witcher. Where we last left off, Kaer Morhen was attacked by a bunch of bandits, 2 mages, and a monster known as a Frightener. So let's continue where we left off, where we just finally ran to the keep with the Witcher trainee Leo. Now, first things first, I did make a pretty big mistake in my last video when I was explaining to use the shift key to show the cursor and move it around to actually click on stuff. So now, yes, I fixed that. You can see it properly. So let's continue on. And this is telling you how to do your evades. Of course, in the OTS mode or over the shoulder, you just double tap your movement keys. In isometric or top-down view, it requires that you just double-click. So I'll show you here. Start attacking him.
You can't defeat a Witcher.
Like, that's the double-click, and I'll go back to over the shoulder because that's my preferred attacking method. And then you can use your dodging techniques to reposition and get certain enemies in your view. Yes, perfect. It really helps you actually take down the enemies. Put that away. Use Alt. Nope, no new items. Time to continue on. And now we're going to get our tutorial for group style, which will attack basically everyone around you by just clicking the Griffin item or using the C button. Get in here.
You're dead already.
And then of course these guys you want the speed style for. Oh, he did get backstabbed a bit. Oh well. Now finally you hit Alt, you see there's remains, you go over them, you press Control and you click them, and it'll just pick up all the items, but sometimes it won't pick exactly where you want. Because the stuff's all the way around, that's a bit of a glitch. Okay, now let's see our inventory. Flint. Lager, keep the alcohol, you'll need it for alchemy later. And then all your tutorials show up here, using objects, potions, over the shoulder, map, isometric, inventory, evade and coup de grace when you stun a guy, your group style, fast style, strong style. Chain your attacks, which makes sure you click at the right time. Attack in your active pause. Glossary just tells you about mages, so if you want to read this, I'll keep this here for a bit so you can hit pause and read it. Then your ingredients. Of course, if you want to read them, hit pause. I might go over them in a bit, more in depth later. So Swallow is simply your healing potion, and Thunderbolt is very good if you're against strong monsters you can't dodge anyways. And of course, the only mission is defending Kaer Morhen. Now, time to continue on and go into the depths to where the Witcher lab is.
These stairs lead to the lab.
Follow me.
And into the depths we go.
The energy you annexed from the Circle of Elements is enough to stop the Witchers?
You trembled, yet you complained Savolla would have them all, leaving none for you. Did the sight of a single Witcher, White Wolf himself, instill fear?
The aforementioned, considered dead I might add, is a known killer. I'll gladly challenge him.
Leo, stand back. Come on, Professor.
Time is essential. I wield the power of the Circle of Elements. They are no threat.
Of course, a barrier.
Back to work. I want the mutagens ready for teleportation in 15 minutes. Our witches shan't trouble us.
And now, time to get our first spell in the game.
We're cut off. The stairs are blocked.
The magic barrier looks solid. We need Triss.
They're robbing us. Geralt, clear the passage upstairs. Use a sign.
A sign?
The Ard. I can't do it since I broke my fingers training along the gauntlet. Cast the Ard at the debris.
I don't remember the signs.
Let's go to the Circle of Elements, a source of the power. You need to try and learn the Ard.
All right.
Now, of course, time to follow Leo. If you press Alt, like I said, you'll see this chest right here that you do want to grab. And then there is one more later on here to the left once you get through this door here to where the Circle of Whispering Stones is. And this is how you learn your elemental weapons and the different, well, elemental attacks, like your different spells and signs. Okay, get this chest. And we get a very nice item known as Whetstone, which boosts your damage by 10%, which is very nice. And here's our first spell, Ard.
Success?
We'll see in a minute.
I knew it would work.
Let's get back before Lambert kills the Frightener himself.
Yeah, it's basically force push. But the nice thing is you can upgrade it to knock down or stun enemies, which makes you easy to get coup de grace. Okay. And of course, to use it, you just need to right click and it'll use up your yellow stamina bar up top. Okay, you can't get through there now, but here's the almighty power of the force push, or Ard. Bam, rocks are gone.
What did you learn?
The bandits are in the lab, searching for something. The mage used the Circle of Elements to create a magic barrier.
The plague. You're all children. Why didn't you mention the circle?
Triss, child. It didn't seem important.
If the mage aligned with the circle, he can create a stable portal through which he'll travel to anywhere on the continent, taking your equipment with
Listen
him.
to her,
All
the
right,
game gets a
we
bit
made a
easier.
mistake, but you said the mage was harmless.
I said I didn't know him. I think we should protect the lab above all.
Don't panic, Marigold. We know you'd like to see our witch's secrets.
Vesemir, if that idiot doesn't shut it, I'll...
Enough!
Trouble
Lambert,
in
stop
paradise.
baiting Triss. Show her some respect. Triss, if we go to the lab, they'll have us surrounded. We know tactics.
Maybe we should split up.
Geralt's right. We need to protect the lab and kill the Frightener. Who goes where?
Only I can break the barrier. I'm going inside.
Vesemir?
I'll stay and handle the Frightener and Savolla. What about you, Geralt? We may both need your help.
Okay, now here's the first choice. The Frightener will give you more experience, but it is a tougher fight. And it'll make a fight later on a bit harder. But I'm just going to go with the lab because it's the easier fight and you get more quest experience that you wouldn't get otherwise.
The lab is important. I'm going with Triss.
Me too.
It's decided then. Eskel and Lambert will stay with me.
Savolla just cast a spell. Something's happening.
Oh, fun. The walls.
The ground is shaking. Feel it?
Actually, I'm going
They're
to keep my
breaking
mouth
through.
shut. You can see it for yourself.
Watch out!
And there goes the wall. And you see the creepy mage with his little pet.
Quickly, defend the laboratory! This could be a hard fight, Geralt. Take this potion. Witchers call it the Tawny Owl. It restores endurance. Very useful when fighting mages.
Thanks. Let's go.
Okay, Tawny Hour, of course, like they said, increases your endurance, which makes it nice to use when you're fighting the boss fight because you can spam your signs more. But when you walk forward right here, we'll be in a boss fight. Had to be flashy.
You'll go no further, White One. I'll summon a powerful demon that will tear you apart.
Yeah, right.
He's exhausted from teleportation. Magic light is about all he can muster.
Go. We'll deal with him and join you at the barrier.
Okay.
Underestimating an opponent. Now the energy of my people will make me stronger.
First things first, I'm going to hit pause, kind of get my view. And you want to go for the 4 guys around him first so you can kill them. And they die in 1 hit. Oh, of course. He had to fire me. Of course.
Nobody messes with Savolla.
And of course you use Ard right away. And it'll make him vulnerable to your attacks. And of course he runs away again. Dang teleporting mages.
This is
Coup de grace, yes. Health in the head and dead. Well, that was, like I said, that's kind of easy, but he kind of got a drop on
Did
me.
He get you?
Nah. But if those were magic lights, I'd hate to face a truly powerful sorcerer.
I wanted to help, but I couldn't break through that strange circle.
Savolla's eating dirt. That's what matters.
Exactly.
We need to help Triss.
Let's go.
Okay, now this enemy I'm actually going to click on so you can see what I got from him. So we get a Sapphire, which is a very good gift or something to sell. You get some food and you get some more, and so money. Yay! Money. Always need money in this game. And time to continue on. Leave the kitchen for now because we can go in there later. And of course she loses.
They're ransacking the laboratory. The other mage is... I underestimated him. Hurry.
Wow, focus an issue there. But that's the game itself, not any of my system setup. Down I go. And welcome to a long cutscene.
I found it. We have what we came for.
Darn it, too late. Or maybe just in time.
Professor, deal with those witches.
Definitely too late now.
I hear witches can parry bolts in flight.
Now the young one's going to do something stupid. And there he goes.
Let's see.
Leo, stop!
Shot in the heart.
Another
Or was it lung? Just missed with the thrown sword.
What happened?
Smashed ribs, punctured lung. He's dying.
He needs White Rafford's decoction.
Okay, so just missed the heart, but him in the lung.
Hang on, Leo.
And Pierce probably a vein.
I can't find it.
Vesemir. Leo is dead.
And that really sucks. But hey, at least they have a reason to go after those salamander guys even more now.
He attacked the professor. I was late.
It's not your fault, Geralt. We're all to blame. Triss barely made it fighting for us. These are bad times for witchers, and something tells me they'll only get worse.
Is it safe up top?
Relatively. Some stragglers up there, but we'll deal with them later. You look tired. I'd like you to rest. I'll keep watch and tend to Leo's body.
And of course Geralt was late. He's just woke up from being injured and he's an amnesiac. And now you get your tutorial for the meditation, which will refill your stamina, endurance. It will also, when days go by, refill your items on screen. Well, not necessarily items on screen, but it'll respawn enemies and those guys. Now I'll find you later.
I'll find you later.
Because there is some stuff in this room to grab. And of course it adds a new journal for a bunch of your characters. And Defend Kaer Morhen gets updated. You're the quest. And click here. Yay, more swallow potions. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a dragon skeleton up there. Not 100% sure. But yeah, hit journal, defend Kaer Morhen, make sure everyone else is alright. But now, talk to Vesemir.
Yes?
And meditate. And here's your level up tutorial. You can use them, of course, to upgrade stuff. Now, one of the initial ones you want to get is Legends. You want Herbalism. That's one you want to get before you continue on, because there's a lot of stuff you can only get if you have that. And the next you want to focus on Strength, Dexterity, and Stamina. And then you probably want to focus on your steel weapons for the next chapter. And now, meditate. And of course, when we get back, health is full, yay! Okay. And it says, yep, there's all your different tutorials again. Of course, if you want to look at them, just pause and you'll be able to see it. Formula. Don't have any monsters yet. Locations, of course, here's the laboratory. Kaer Morhen. Your characters, Vesemir, Triss, the professor who's the main bandit. You'll find this guy's name later on. Of course, Leo died, while Lambert and Eskel are still alive.
Eskel came by while you were resting. Triss is still unconscious, but stable.
That's a relief.
I've made a decision, Wolf. We abandon Kaer Morhen. There's nothing holding us here.
And to hunt down those bandits who killed Leo.
And wait for Triss to recover.
And the bandits?
Yes, we need to finish things. But first we must make a healing potion for Triss. We'll need to search for ingredients. Nothing useful left here.
I can do that. How do I make the potion?
Lambert will give you the formula. Look for him by the fireplace. He's with our brave sorceress.
Lambert? He doesn't hate Triss?
Feels guilty, I think. The first thing Triss will hear when she wakes is, "Finally awake, Marigold." That's Lambert. Let's get to work. Later I'll teach you how to extract ingredients from monsters. I'll be in the main hall.
Fine.
And of course it shows you how to open the journal to change your stuff. Nope. Glossary, medicine. Pause if you want to read that. Now, potion for Trish. You want this is your active, and this is more for defending Kaer Morhen, so both those are being tracked right now. Nothing more down here. Time to go upstairs. Continue on. And of course, here's Lambert.
Geralt, is something wrong?
No time to talk. I need to make a potion for Triss.
You should find a vial of white gull in the armory on the upper floor. Grab some calcium equum from the evening hall. Look for white stones in one of the chests. If you find any stragglers, finish them. We don't need prisoners. The stairs are through that door. I'd go, but Marigold lies unconscious by the fire.
Where's the calcium equum again?
In the evening hall, inside a chest.
And of course, I'm just going to show you all the dialogue here.
Where can I get some alcohol?
There should be white gull in a crate in the armory on the upper floor. The room's full of weapons, you'll know it when you see it.
And white gull is a very useful base for a bunch of your potions.
Lambert, I have to tell you something.
What is it?
Leo. The bandits killed him.
He wasn't ready. What a loss. We'll hunt them down, Wolf. We'll avenge Leo.
I'll find you later.
Okay. And it tells you how to prepare potions, but you need the ingredients first. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to click on Triss here. And that's all you get out of her. And here's a chicken. Ugh. What the heck is that? Probably a rat or something. Cover it. Click. Ooh. More barrels to loot. Okay, now there's just one more fight up here. Speed style.
Mess with me and die.
Got it? Yes. And, ooh, this guy dropped something. Okay, so we'll head upstairs. And of course the stairs going all the way up are broken, so we have to go to this door. So, it's almost time for me to stop. When we get back, well, when I get back, we'll continue on with getting the ingredients for a potion for Trish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game. And I'll stop here. And I'll see everyone next time, so have a good day, evening, or morning, depending on the time you're watching this video. Goodbye.